This is okay, I'll tell you about this song.
30 seconds.
Okay, 30 seconds. The very first teaching job I ever had when I got out of college was up in Alaska. I didn't know anything about the job. It was just a friend of a friend that knew of a position there, and I took it before I knew anything about it. And I flew up to Anchorage, and I met the principal of this school, and he said, okay, we're going to go to Costco. You guys know what Costco is? It's like a big warehouse full of food. He said, we're going to go there and get all the food that you need for the year. We're going to put it on a plane and put you on a plane, and we're going to fly you out to where you'll be teaching. And I was glad that he was there to help me make good decisions about food or decisions. And it turns out that I was teaching in this little village. It was like a fly-in village about 350 miles from anything. And it was just me and one other teacher there. And she'd been there for like 35 years. And somehow she had a car there. I don't know how she got it. Maybe she ordered it in pieces, I don't know. But there was like a mile of, not even a mile, like a half mile of road. There was a mix of gravel and dirt and pavement that just dead-ended at both ends. So on the weekends and on the evenings after teaching, we used to go riding in her car. Just up and down this road to try and feel a little bit like urban, I guess. And her rule was that she always drove every time. I never got to drive. And she always chose the music. And she was a deeply religious person. And the only music that she had were compilations of all these years' best Christian pop music, which is just god-awful music. It was worth it, though. And one day I was in the back seat of the car, and there was like a town fix-it man. He was one of these people that could fix anything with anything else. And he was in the passenger seat, and they were having this really, really intense discussion about God. Not God for him and God for her. I was just sitting in the back seat wondering what I had done with my life. And I got back to my cabin and wrote this song called The Middle. I'll leave you with this one, but thank you so much for being here tonight, and I'll see you next time. I take my chances on the frozen lakes. I don't go to church on Sundays. I traded my water for whiskey, but I know my God and He knows me. And don't go running your mouth at me about the light and the dark and nothing in between. I see a right and a wrong and a line in the middle. Don't forget about the middle. Don't forget about the middle. Don't forget about the middle. I fell in love in a bar downtown. She was a one-night stand that stuck around, and I'm the only man she ever dances for now. We're both missing some pieces, we make it work somehow. And don't go pointing your finger at me. You don't know where I've been or what I've seen. And
Closing your eyes is not the answer to the riddle. I found it in the middle. Yeah, I found it in the middle. I found it in the middle. Yeah. Yeah, don't go pointing your finger at me. You don't know where I've been or what I've seen. And closing your eyes is not the answer to the riddle. I found it in the middle. Yeah, I found it in the middle. Don't forget about the middle. I think you'll like it in the middle. Water's nice here in the middle.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you. See you next time.